sadhana, practice. Swami showed me this in a very beautiful way. In 2007, on the 23rd of July, I performed for Swami, a solo concert in Kulwant Hall. 3 months before that, he called me for an interview. So I went inside. After 2 minutes, Swami said to me, pick me up. I said, Swami, the interview just started now, Swami, why don't you end it so quickly? No, not ending the interview, you pick me up. I said, I'm not going to pick you up, Swami. I'm too scared, because he had taken the pain of the entire world onto his hips and his hips smashed. He's nothing physical, okay, dear devotees. Let's not kid ourselves. He took the pain of the world. So, Swami, I'm scared. If something happens, the whole world will kill me, I told him. No, nothing will happen, I'll teach you. I said, Swami, I'm very scared, I don't want to pick you up, Swami. Why? You pick me up. Swami, I'm scared, Swami. I'll teach you what to do, I'll tell you what to do. I said, okay. So I got up, and I was sweating totally. The devotee is lifting up the Lord of the universe. The responsibility was immense. So I was trembling with fear. So he said, now, listen to the details. Each of the details has got great meaning. He said, I'll teach you what to do. Put your left hand, he said, on the base of my spine, and that forms the support. You put out your right hand, I will clasp my right hand onto yours, I'll transfer my weight, and then slowly you can pick me up. So I put my left hand on the base of his spine and my right hand shaking out there. Swami clasped his right hand onto mine, so tight clasp, and slowly I picked him up. I was shaking, trembling with fear and sweating. Now, so I picked up Swami, now he's here, his face right in front of me. After 10 seconds he said, put me down now. I said, okay. So I put him down on his chair, and he landed only halfway. So I'm thinking, I'm uncomfortable with Swami, he can't lean backwards. So I gave a very confused look to Swami, what do I do now? It's a very difficult position. So he said, how do you pick up a child? I said, Swami, from under the arms. I'm also very like, pick me up like that. So I picked him up and I put him back. I wiped all my sweat and I sat down. I didn't know why he had done this. After 15 minutes, he said to me again, pick me up. Swami, why Swami? Hey, pick me up. Reluctantly I said, okay, Swami. So I got up on my feet. This time I knew what to do. This time I knew what I had to do. So there's less fear in the process, but still the fear of holding him, So I put my left hand base of his spine, right hand out there, very easily picked him up. Okay, so much easier than the first time. So Swami standing, now he said, now walk me around the room. I said, Swami, I don't know how to walk you around the room, Swami. So he said, very easy, waltz dance, you know what waltz dance is? I said, waltz dance. Just like that. I will put right leg forward like this, and you put also, then we'll go around the room. So did a nice little waltz dance with Swami around the room. Small round, put him back. I knew exactly what to do. I enjoyed that. Of course, I was still trembling with fear. At the end of the interview, after 45 minutes, he said, bhajans is about to begin. I want to go outside, my devotees are waiting. Now you pick me up, you walk me outside. I said, Swami, I was very open with him. I said, Swami, I will pick you up, I'll walk you around the room, I will not take you outside. Why? Swami, your boys will get upset, and people will say, what is this boy doing? All these things, I was going through all this in my mind, trying to dissuade Swami from giving me the opportunity to walk him outside. No, you walk me outside. I said, okay, let's go. So I'm thinking as soon as the door will open, all the elders will be thinking at me, what is this boy doing? And I'll get a big telling off later on. Anyway, so now I picked on, this taught me what to do. So my mind was not on the process at all. Left hand base is fine, right hand out there, clasp, picked him up. I knew how to walk him this time as well. I walked him to the door. Now there's one problem. As I approached the door, I said, who is going to open the door now? The door is locked. Who will open the door now? So I'm thinking, and I'm seeing what's going to happen now, you know. So I had a wry smile on my face. As I approached the door, I just looked up at Swami, and he said, hey, I'm not that weak. You keep your left hand at the base of the spine, but you can let go of the right hand. So I quickly let go, and I flung the door open. It made a large sound. Everybody started looking. Then he looked at Swami, looked at me, and I walked Swami to his chair in the bhajan hall, and then I took Pad Namaskar and sat down. When I was writing these notes down of this interview, I didn't understand these 3 experiences he gave. Because see, every moment that he was on earth had such immense great meaning. Every word of Sai, every look of Sai, every action of Sai. Tremendous meaning. I said, what was the meaning of this? What was the meaning of this process? I enjoyed it, but there has to be a meaning behind it. A few days I thought about it and I said, Swami will tell me what the meaning is. 3 months later, just as I was going to go and perform on stage, I was told, after your concert, you go to Swami's chair, you take blessings, and with his permission, you take photographs, you will kneel next to his chair, photographers will be there, they'll take your photo, then you exit stage. I said, okay, done. So I performed a 1-hour concert, I went to Swami, took blessings, introduced all my musicians, they all had a chance to talk to Swami. At the end of everyone talking, he said to me, time for a photograph. So I said, okay, Swami. So I went, as I was told, I knelt next to Swami's chair. He looked on me and said, hey, what are you doing? Pick me up, you have practiced. I said, okay, so now I got up. Excited, I knew exactly what to do. Left hand base of the spine, right hand out there, picked him up, walked him to the front, photograph was taken, click, click, click. Fantastic experience, held Swami for a long time, walked him around to the veranda, and the activity is just before the boys took over to take him to inside the mandir. He wanted to go and speak to somebody. As he was letting go of my hand, he said, practice makes perfect. Now if you think about this activities, this is what sadhana is. He keeps telling us, do sadhana, embark upon sadhana, do it now. See, meditation cannot come overnight. Have you tried to meditate? You can't feel expansion of that light immediately, okay? It takes a long time. It takes a long time. It takes years of practice to master bhajans, devotees. It takes a lot of practice to get meditation correct. It takes a lot of practice to remove the ego from within. This is sadhana. Embarking upon this practice makes perfect. And this is a perfect way to exemplify this. See, for one, the one who has created the whole world, was it difficult for him to will that this boy will pick me up perfectly on that day? It was not. He would have willed it. I would have done it exactly like that, without even knowing it. I would have done it exactly that manner. But you know what? He took our time. He taught me the slow baby steps, the process. He took our time. He himself, a lot of times there's students who've been with Swami, and he's taught students how to serve meals correctly to guests. I'm sure you might have had these experiences. When prime ministers and presidents used to come to Swami's president, he used to teach the boys. So 15, 20 days, every lunchtime Swami would spend, tell them how do you put the fork properly, the spoon properly, how you serve, where you serve from. Why? Because he wants that sadhana, the practice. embark upon that. Begin. So now, since that time, I discovered a new meaning behind this event and photograph which happened. I'll show you the photograph, and I'm showing this over humility. Now I want you, the photograph that was taken on stage of this, I want you to remove my face from this photo, and put your face there. Okay? So now I'll show you this photograph. This is what was taken on stage. You see the right hand clasping his, my left hand is base of his spine. Okay? Oh, sorry. Is it on the screen? Okay. Can you focus on that? Okay. So this is what it is, okay? So now I want you to take out my photo and put your face, okay? Let's do this exercise. Everyone ready? You are now going to hold Swami. But the real inner meaning of this, there's three things I want you to take away from today's talk. First, the responsibility of becoming change agents today. Secondly, we dedicate your lives to Swami. He will take you across the ocean of samsara to the shores of Vaikuntha, where you will rest in the lap of divinity for eternity. And this, dear devotees, is the third. Now, stretch your left hand. Just put it beside you. Beside you. Swami is beside you, okay? Right beside you. Just left hand. You can close your eyes, do what you want, but just imagine this. You are now, your left hand is at the base of Swami's spine. You are telling him that, Swami, with my left hand, I am your support. With your left hand, tell him, I am your support. Slowly stretch out your right hand. Imagine Swami clasping your hand. Now, you are now holding the hand of divinity. Tell him, Swami, with my left hand, I am the support. With my right hand, I am telling you this, that my hand is now with you, and I will never leave you. I will never leave you, Swami. Now, you are standing next to the Lord. The Lord is next to you. With the left hand, you're telling him, I am your support. The right hand, you're telling him, I will never leave you. And by standing next to him, you are saying, Swami, I understand your omnipresence, Swami. I understand that you're always beside me, in front of me, behind me, above me, below me, inside me, and we are inside you. With your left hand, you're saying, I am the support. With your right hand, you're telling him, I will never leave you. By standing beside him, you're telling him, I understand your omnipresence. I understand your divinity. I have internalized it. I have realized it, Swami. And now, what is the last stage of this process? Walk forward, and now you will tell Swami, that Swami, the left hand I'll support you. The right hand I'll never leave you. I stand beside you because I understand your omnipresence. I understand divinity. Let us walk forward, hand in hand, because your mission is now my mission. Your mission is now my mission. I want to become an ambassador of Sai. Slowly put your hands down. This, dear devotees, is the true meaning of this experience that I want to share with all of you. Let us begin this journey today. Ambassadors of Sai. The time to become ambassadors of Sai is now. Today. Not tomorrow morning, dear devotees. today. Make that pledge to him from all your heart. Dedicate yourselves. You see how he sweeps you off your feet. Become the change agents that he wants you to become. And ask yourselves, am I? Can I call myself an ambassador of Sai? Do this exercise. I do this a few years back I did this process for my own self. Can I call myself an ideal devotee of Sai? If I can't, what do I need to do to become Swami's ideal? Can I call myself an ambassador of Sai? If I can't, and stand in front of Swami and say, Swami, I want to ask myself a question. Can I call myself an ambassador of Sai? Am I worthy enough to be an ambassador of Sai? You will know the answer yourself. What do I need to do to become that ambassador? Dear devotees, the world awaits. The spiritual revolution is now. People are waiting for truth to expand. And in the forefront of this revolution is devotees of Swami. The golden key, the golden opportunity we have, do not let it go. Let us take this thing, expand upon it. Now, I know it's already time. I'll just mention one point. The group sadhana. To mention karma yoga. The expansion of Swami's message will come through seva. The expansion of Swami's message will come through this platform, the organization. All of you have embarked upon walk for values, correct? Yes? Yeah. Dear devotees, what an opportunity. I congratulate all of you for doing this and embarking upon this project. Walk for Values can become an instrument where human values, education in human values, is spread throughout society, not only in Canada but throughout the world. Don't just do it for yourselves, expand this to make this the biggest thing possible. You know, when I was organizing 85th birthday, Swami told me, you make it big, I will make it bigger. You make it grand, I will make it grander. He is the doer. Give him the opportunity to expand. Give him the opportunity, a platform through which he can work his leela. Walk for Values is this. When I was told about this in Vancouver, I was so happy. This is an opportunity for all of you in your individual cities to expand, to take Swami's message to the community. The outreach program, dear devotees. What an opportunity once more. You know the legacy of the Satya Sai Avatar? You know what the legacy of Satya Sai Avatar is? Sanatan Dharam, creating one religion, the religion of love. That is the true legacy of Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba. That is the legacy of Satya Sai, dear devotees. The outreach program gives you an opportunity to give society a platform upon which unity of faiths can come together. Once again, use, under this, there are many office bearers here, use this as an opportunity, use the outreach program. First, educate ourselves. We must know the teachings of Islam. We must know the teachings of Christianity, of Buddhism. Every religion, we must know. If we are going to take out the message of unity of faiths, of one religion, the religion of love, we must first know what it is, dear devotees. Jnana Yoga, individually and as collectively as a center. Embark upon a program where we know. We must not become red-faced in community when we go and talk about unity of faith and they say, you know about my faith? You know about Islam? No, let us empower ourselves first. Sadhana, this is sadhana, dear devotees. Empower ourselves to know what we were talking about, then go, expand to the community. The time has come now. You either become a part of the mission or you don't. Simple. You are now, we are all messengers and ambassadors of Sai. Use the outreach program, dear devotees. to expand the message of Sai. We take his teachings, his message for granted. Like I said, there are devotees out there waiting. They're waiting for truth, dear devotees. They're waiting for the coming of their chosen Lord once again. They're waiting. And here we are on the golden plate. Let us expand the message of Sai. Let us become the ideals, dear devotees. I'd like to thank the office bearers of this wonderful, wonderful center. It's a dream center, dear devotees. I go around the world and not many a time do you see, even yesterday in Ottawa as well, what has been created here is just magnificent. Not many times you see a center of this magnitude, this grandeur. This is a prasad from Swami to you. We only take. Now give. Thank you to Satyas Organization of Canada. And my sincere thanks to one person, Punita Patel ji. Please give her a very big round of applause. She has been instrumental in organizing this Satsang Yatra. It's been so wonderful. I've met devotees across almost all your cities. We had an 8-hour satsang in Canada, in Vancouver. We had a 7-hour satsang in Edmonton. I was on my feet for the full 8 hours. Just went on and on. We had a wonderful session in Ottawa. We had a lovely session in Montreal. And I've had a lot of fun here. You all have so much bhakti and so much love for Swami. It's starting to expand now. Let us all make him happy. And I'm sure that I'll be back in Toronto soon. Sairam to all of you. Let us conclude